If you've ever wanted to understand the concept of firstborn and the firstborn blessing, it's really quite simple. You were just the first in line. There is a blessing to be given. The father has something, he wants to pass it on. You just came up first, therefore you got it. It's not that complicated to understand. First come, first serve. But here's the part that makes it a little tricky. You were first in line, therefore by default you got the blessing, because why would you not get it? You showed up, you are an heir, you are your father's son, therefore you get the blessing. But if you show yourself unworthy, you could lose the blessing and it will go to the next in line. And that is exactly what you see all throughout history. Cain was the firstborn. Naturally, he already got the blessing. But he was unworthy. He lost it. Ishmael was different because he wasn't actually the son of Abraham with his wife Sarah, which was the promised child. Therefore, he did get a blessing, but he was not officially the firstborn because the blessing was for Abraham and his wife. Hagar was not his wife. She was made his wife to try and bring forth the promise of Adonai, but you cannot force God's blessing. Yet Ishmael was indeed blessed, became a great nation, a wild nation, just as was prophesied. Esau, very similar, he was the firstborn, he came out first, therefore, by default, I have a blessing, you showed up first, you get it. But he lost it. He showed contempt for the blessing and exchanged it for a pot of stew. Well, he was a wild man, just like his uncle Ishmael. So Yaakov got the blessing. Yaakov had 12 sons. Reuven was the firstborn. But we know what Reuven did. And Reuven lost that blessing, who then went to Yosef, and not just Yosef, but Ephraim, Yosef's younger son. Because the father can choose who to give that blessing to. The default is the one who showed up first. Well, you're the first, you are my first fruit, right? But if you are unworthy, I'll give it to someone who is. So Ephraim, that's why you see throughout scripture, Ephraim and Israel interchange. The Lord talks about Ephraim and he talks about Israel, and it's the same thing, because Ephraim was given the first fruit blessing as if he was Israel's firstborn, even though he was the son of Yosef. So it's real simple to understand. So here's what it means for you. Whether you are the firstborn or not, you always should conduct yourself in a proper manner and show yourself worthy to be blessed, because you never know. The Lord has infinite blessings. Unlike Yaakov, remember when Esau came to Esau came to Yitzchak and he told him, do you only have one blessing? Because Yaakov got Esau's blessing. But the Lord has infinite blessings. And if you show yourself worthy of a blessing, you will get it. It might be the firstborn, it might not be. But it doesn't matter, because you're still going to get a blessing. And it's a double-edged sword. So if you are not worthy, even if you already are born with the blessing, you could lose your blessing and end up without a blessing. Yaakov I have loved, Esau I have hated, the Lord said in Malachi. You gotta be careful. Be holy, be righteous. Fix your heart on the Lord and do His will. And you are already blessed. By default, Israel is the firstborn of Adonai, he said. Israel is my firstborn. Yeshua was the manifestation. Yeshua was the firstborn from the dead. But we are all going to be resurrected, his brothers. He just the first. Israel is the first, but all nations who come to know the Lord will be saved. Israel is just the first. Remember, there is a blessing for anyone who participates in righteousness. Anyone who keeps the Torah will be blessed. Doesn't matter Jew or Gentile. As Paul said in Romans, those who are in the framework of Torah, who observe it, and those who don't even know what Torah is, yet they do what is just and right, they too will be blessed and given a reward. Because deep down we all know what is just and right. We all know what to do and what not to do. And if you do what is just and right, firstborn or not, you will be blessed.